that hunter still.
Oh no, Matando is a FC, so they only have one boomkin. I mean, it could definitely work. It's just how well they meld in with each other.
I don't agree with him going
The
FC,
priests
man.
have to,
Instead of going
yeah,
double booming.
I agree with that. It depends how well their priests do DPS and coordinating kills with the rest of the other DPS up front. See, when you're running double priests, both priests should be more offensive. The Shaman should be focusing on just healing a lot, and then that gives the priest more time to do damage. And then if they do well with synergy-wise and lining up kills with the rest of the DPS, they can potentially do well. But it's going to be hard because Ugly Goes to Tapwater got a lot of potential at mid. So we'll see how this goes. See how this plays out.
Yeah, I really don't get it. I don't understand why he wouldn't go boomy and then maybe they'd even run an affliction lock. If you're going to go all mid, then why would you have...
There's no much... It's all... Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. What's the point of a Resto Druid when the other team's farming you, you know?
Yeah.
If you had a Resto Druid, you have a better chance of farming them.
Yeah. Well, here comes the first Chaos Bolt.
Anyway.
Comes out onto the BM, it looks like, and it's, pretty much just going to be healed up immediately, and Malate goes down. 100-0. Now they're going in again. Trendy's getting rents all over the place. They got the body, too, and it's just a stomp.
They're gonna just get rotted in a second. Look at that. They're just getting punished. Absolutely punished.
Yeah, they do have 4 healers, so they can hold on a little bit longer. But look, the Chaos Bolt comes out onto Fancy, and damage is also going into Off the Hook at the same time. I think that Waka Flocka really likes playing this... Oh, Warlock goes down just for Meowza and Twang City there. I know that Waka really likes playing this 100-0 like hard swap comp. I just don't think it's in the meta anymore with these 4 healers.
Nah, definitely not.
They're
just getting punished so hard. You can just see they're on the defensive. They don't have a chance. It's hard for them to counter push. Okay. They have to simultaneously with like 2 or 3 DPS to get the kill.
So because Mutando is Resto, he needs to not commit here. He needs to bring people back to his base. He cannot just commit and try and get to his team. Even if he can get across, it's not worth it. His team needs help in mid. He needs to pull 100 back and force one up somewhere and then duel him and kill him. And basically make them pull back their FC as well or anything like that and just get some pressure out of mid. If he can't do that, then there's no reason to be a Resto Druid. So
right, exactly right. And even if Matano did make it across, I don't even think he should be hanging out in GY because sooner or later they're just going to corner him and kill him. As him being, what I would do, I'd be staying inside the Alliance roof and be playing around there with the DPS and trying to just keep him on the run. But by the looks of it, he's getting chased down by 2 hunters, Matando, and I don't think he's going to make it out. I mean, it's hard to avoid 100, let alone 2, So
he could actually kill Phobia here if he does it well, because low game Marb actually stayed down in flag room. Marb should have pushed up roof with Phobia there. Mutando has the potential to 1v1, but he's gonna just drop. Okay, he's dead. He should have just dropped the flag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The 2 hunters are communicating with each other, as you could see, and like, it's just a matter of time. You know what I mean? Like, you can't avoid 2 hunters.
And
even if you juke one, you're not going to juke the other.
Definitely a misexperience there coming up from Mutando. Definitely, it was very clear he had one option. He could have dropped the flag and re-stealthed or tried to kill Phobia. Nothing else. And unfortunately, it's not working out. And as that's all going down, you have to wonder who's leading the rest of the team as Mutando's trying to do things in the other side of the map.
Exactly. When your leader's corner like that, he can't say anything for his team at mid. So if he's the one that normally calls out stuff, it would make it a lot harder for a team to call out things at mid. Because if you don't have a leader or someone that calls out those things, that normally calls out, then they don't know what to really do.
And see, so just I'm very critical against FCs, and I have nothing against Mutando, but the fact that he also didn't drop the flag and re-stealth it means that he is now in a position where he needs to now run across the field and go get the flag when his team is starting to win mid. And Phobia and Fancy realize that their team is losing mid, so they can just sit on D. And now
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that will counter them winning at mid because the FC won't be able to get the flag unless they take a healer to go up with the FC to get the flag. That's
Yeah.
the only chance.
Yeah, and when that happens, Ugly Girl, is somebody who's got this much experience, is going to push off of that. And I'm looking forward to see how they handle this situation.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long they can keep him like this. But I think eventually Ugly Girls will get the kill and push him back eventually. But it'll be interesting on that note.
Yep. The thing is, there's a lot of defensive capabilities with the Alliance racials, but not so much offensive. Not so much, everybody run out to their backline and stomp them and try and get at a GY. So here it's got to be hard switches, and that's exactly what's going on. You see that frontline push up. Good Chaos Bolts into Yowza, but it's not going to be enough.
You can already see, though, just like Trendy going in there and rending everyone. That pressure you can't keep up. After a while, people are going to die. It's just so hard to keep up with it. But look at that. They got a kill on Trendy, so it's going to let them breathe a little bit easier. So the healers the priest needs to get back a little bit, to be honest.
This has taken so long for Mutondo to get the flag. He still hasn't picked it. He's getting it now. And he displaces out towards ramp when his team has tunnel control. Oh my goodness. Zyron was all the way down in the tunnel ready to heal him up. Mutondo's going to die here. Holy man.
Yep. As I said, man, when these guys are on top like this in mid, keeping them like how they are, they should have taken one healer or a hunter or anything just to support the FC to getting out.
Yeah, Zyron was positioned over there, and Zyron actually goes up and picks the flag. So just miscommunication errors or something like that coming out from those guys. Big mistakes. That's huge. Like, that's huge. That's an experience thing, though, A lot of people, they can FC in pugs or whatever, but you got to be able to talk to your team.
Yeah, I mean, if your FC needs help, go help him, Like, it's just, yeah.
It's rough. And now
it's hard for Zyron. See, the thing is, they lose a healer because Zyron's focusing on staying alive, and he can only heal here and there,
Mm-hmm.
He won't be healing as much as a healer would, so they lose their healing potential at mid, and they're already getting pushed back, as you can see. So, I think if I was Zyron, I'd either head back to GY, pass to Mutondo, and then Mutondo goes at the top of GY. I think run up their base and stay at the top of the GY. But
this is a really tough situation because both Fancy and Phobia are right on him, and he's going to try and pass it up. Good displacer, actually. Is it going to be enough? I think... Oh, drop the flag! He waited so long. Gankrixer still gets it. Holy crap. Gankrixer with his rogue skills coming in handy there. Able to pick the flag under Fancy's nose.
Definitely good by him. But in the end, they're cornered again. The same position. They need to compromise. They need to regroup and go out and attack their team. And if they don't do that, they're just going to get cornered by the hunters in the back. You can already see the hunters. They're already approaching around the ramp, already heading towards the back, setting up for the kill. They need to really do something here. Either kill the hunters,
gets the charge,
or Trini. That's it.
Yeah, Trini got up there, and that is when bad gets to worse. Mutondo does get the pick underneath the nose of Trendy once again, but look at that. Those hunters you were talking about, they're there. Mice is there to battle, and they actually get a dot over on him, but...
They need to.
Look at the positioning.
They need to kill the hunters right now.
Party Girl and Cutie Pie's popping over. They're going to give Phobia a heal.
Yeah.
Keep him up, dispel a dot, and they're just going to walk right back in. Trendy goes down, though. That's huge.
Yeah. It's very good.
So Gankrixer's trying to push out here. He's on top of Vangna now. Ooh, slowing the whole team, but
Gankrixer going aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know if his team can back him up. He's getting the kill. Everyone from Ugly Girls trying to keep him up, but he's going too hard. He rolls out.
Good work.
Yeah, he's not happy with his
really
team leading. Yeah, absolutely. Phobia, interesting positioning up top of the tunnel there. I like that. And here's the thing, though, because they've now pushed out, Mutondo, he needs to commit with his team and just go. He needs to believe in them. He needs to be like, all right, guys, we're winning mid. We'll do it. Otherwise, what's the point of jumping out? The thing is, they just don't have a lot of kill potential on the FC.
They should have done that anyway there, because even though the hunters are at the back there, they can easily take the hunters out. They can't get healed like they did before. So their FC should 100% be with the team, I think, at this point in the time.
Both hunters look like they're going to back off
idea.
as well. Protect their FC a little bit. Come and help their team out in mid. Vangna's back up. Trendy's back up. Party Girl's taking a lot of heat here. That Destrolock, not 100 to zeroing anybody, but definitely putting in a lot of pressure. And here comes off the hook.
They're already pushing back.
Yeah, showing his best gank Richter impression. You know, these guys going from Rogue into BM, probably because they're tired of their team losing mid and they want to push just based on the way that they're playing. So Art caught out, and he's gonna go down. And now Mutando's stuck without the rest of his team up in GY. Is he gonna be able to get the pass?
He might go down. So. He actually might go down. Yep, there we go. See, the thing is, Mutando should have seen like what was happening, and as soon as his team fell back, he should have started going up Alliance Tunnel. That's what I would have done if I. Well, you know, that's what an FC should do when he's in that position. Or you need to always be one step ahead of the other team, because if you're not, you're just gonna get wiped out.
Ugly Girl gets Tapwater showing really good restraint and just hanging back a little bit, waiting for the other team to commit out onto them. They know that they've gotten the objective controlled. They're safe. They're fine. They don't need to deal with anything in that GY right now. They can just hang tight, make sure they don't make any mistakes. That's
right, man. They're in a very comfortable position. It's pretty much deja vu at this point. Like, they're just keeping him stranglehold in GY.
Saxon,
they have to make a push.
Yeah.
It's not enough. They have to take out the Warrior if they can.
I want to see something line up with this Warlock. I really want to see them put use to it. You know, the Mage shouldn't work out. The Warlock isn't working out. Here comes the Chaos Bolt canceled. You know, like he just can't cast. It's such a long cast. It goes into Twonk City, and he's all the way back in his team by the time it hits. I just don't think it's as strong as it would have been. I don't think it's as strong as it would have been back in the day.
It's all about timing. If you're going to have a Warlock, your other DPS have to be on par with the Warlock's Chaos Bolt to make it effective. If it isn't, then it's useless having a Warlock. Useless. Absolutely useless.
Here it comes again. It doesn't even hit before the game's over. Alright, let's take a look at that scoreboard. A lot of damage coming out from Yowza. I love it. He's fourth in the game there, with pretty much the second highest healing as well. Or killing blows, rather.